Now the starting group for the visitors. Backcourt pair will be Curry and Pajemski.
I ain't played my player. I mean, my team in a while.
As the small ball center, and it's Moody.
My team, yeah, that's when you put your team together and shit with different players. Yeah, I've been playing my player. I've been balling.
And it's Sprewell in at the shooting guard. So Baltimore wins the tip. Young outside. And it's Pierce in the corner. An easy 2 points on the layup.
Nice job that time by Pierce. You know, some guys absorb contact like a sponge. It just has very little effect on Pierce.
Now here's Butler. Here's Moody. A three-pointer off Here's the pass to Sprewell. Back to Pierce. Basket counts.
Inside, outside, mid-range. Pierce is a problem everywhere on the floor.
I start shooting because
Curry with the ball.
Took that shot. They didn't even took that motherfucking shot now. I gotta get used to treating with this shot.
Butler against Harris. And it's Pajemski in the corner. 6 on the shot clock. Three-pointer, Butler. Baltimore with the rebound. And Jimmy Butler is what some might call an old-school kind of player. Would you agree, Greg?
Yeah, I mean, he's all toughness, grit, and basketball IQ. A tone setter at the defensive
Hey, why my meat on?
Unselfishly. That guy is all about winning.
No, I'll turn that bitch off. Maybe he's only in my team. I ain't mad.
Back to Curry.
I did want to see how I look at the meter.
In the corner. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
Tit for tat. Love that Butler came back down and delivered. Whatever you can do, he can do just as well.
And here's Young from the arc. And Baltimore hits again from deep.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Now here's Butler to the wing right side. Moody trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Pierce dishes to Young. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Young's got 5 now.
And defensively,
that's crazy. Since I've been tempo shooting without a meter, there's no meter shit. All right, since they twerked it, this shit finna be easy.
Moody the pass to Butler. And here is Curry.
Okay, let's go check and pull up with that. Damn.
Basket by Curry.
I should let the computer stick his ass. He pulled that bitch fast.
Young inside. Guarded by Curry. Shots good from Young. He has 7.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Now Chamberlain after the missed 3 from Stephen Curry. And there's the foul. It'll go on Moses Moody.
You are about to pass that out.
Foul of the game. And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan.
Keep him focused in.
Into the lineup for Baltimore. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Chamberlain kicks to Doncic. Yes, and a nice assist from Chamberlain.
Doncic can score from distance, whether it's spotting up or off the dribble. He has got a maturity to his skill set.
Now here's Curry. Again, Curry missing.
And I like the bold move of going right back at him to return the 3, but he just couldn't get it to go.
Here's good.
Their play
that's what this little ass get off me, Curry.
We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that. If you're on that side of the scoreboard and they are landing some haymakers.
And Trae Young gets the
whistle. Why are you doing that, bro?
That's his first foul.
Hey,
some changes here for the Warriors. Quentin Post is checked in for Moses Moody. And it's Buddy Hield in for Brandon Pajemski. Butler on the way. They kick out to Hield. And now running up the court. Pierce pushing it up. Gasol the pass to Chamberlain. Pierce inside the three-point line. And Baltimore again with the bucket.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Trace Jackson Davis is checked in for the Warriors. Jonathan Kuminga comes in for Jimmy Butler. And Doncic, here we go.
Speedy drive by Doncic. That doesn't quite go together. He usually is going at his home pace, but he does take advantage of holes when he sees them.
We've got 22 seconds left to play in the first quarter.
That's only first quarter?
Curry
Damn, I'm blowing them out first quarter.
Outside, Kuminga. And again, it's the...
Blow their ass out first quarter, 5:23.
He's been the guy making things happen for Baltimore. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. Back to the action in just a minute. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Baltimore.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
And the other thing I've been impressed with, guys, is their assertiveness.
Hold on real quick, buddy.
the paint, trying to hunt for those high percentage looks.
We've got Connect. Tobias Harris is out there with Victor Wembanyama. Then there's Luka Doncic. And it's Cassell in at the 1. Now here's Curry. Shot clock at 6.
Damn.
Tries from 16. That misses off the backboard.
Hey, baby.
Baltimore leading by 18. So with Butler sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. A pair of shooters at the guards, Curry and Hield. Jonathan Kuminga out there with Trace Jackson-Davis. And it's Post in at the pivot spot, right in the middle.
Well-rounded effort, and they showed signs of letting
almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Now here's Curry. Back to Kuminga. Pass to Curry. Puts up a deep three. Baltimore with the rebound. Harris tugging it over. Driving inside. And he banks in the layup.
It's so smooth, fluid with the rock in his hands. It's clear Harris enjoys making these kinds of moves, and I like watching them too.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Changes. Moses Moody comes in for Jonathan Kuminga. And it's Brandon Podziemski in for Hield. Here's Podziemski. Nothing on the board. Outside Curry. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Jackson-Davis finds Post. Back to Jackson-Davis. Just 5 on the clock. On its way from Curry for 2. That one off the back iron and out. So, G8, when you think about Steph Curry's legacy, he changed the way the NBA game is played.
Man, it is hard to find a player who's had the impact of a Steph Curry, making us rethink what is possible. Curry's endless range has really inspired a generation.
And it's a defensive 3-second violation. The Warriors shooting their first foul shot of the game.
Stephen Curry, 1 shot.
Shooting 1.
And so he hits the technical free throw.
Boy, how consistently good Steph's been over the course of his career. Really remarkable. What a teammate, what a leader, what a player.
And the Warriors making a change here. Green's checked in. Podziemski trying to break loose. And Post gets it to go.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Doncic looking it over to the left wing. Here's Sprewell. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Sprewell's got 4 points in the quarter.
And the thing about Doncic, he may be a little ball dominant, but he's already showing he can run the offense.
Back to Curry. Lets the 3 fly. Baltimore with the rebound.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Young outside. A 3 ball. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Young's got 10 points.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their play.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Green, no luck. Harris inside. He's against Green. Got that one up quick. Harris has got his second basket of the game.
A real comfort zone for Harris. I mean, he's looking to score often from this area.
Pass to Podziemski. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Baltimore with the ball. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points.
Not settling for the layup. Sometimes you got to go strong, and Harris gets the chance to stuff it there. He didn't let it slip by him.
Now here's Curry. Green with a screen on Young. Inside, and they get it. And Green with the lay-in. Green's got his first 2 points.
Well, you know, this is what you like about him as a facilitator. He hits his man where he can do something with the rock.
Shots good from Young.
Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
Yep, they're starting to stretch this lead out. Too much offense to keep pace with.
Now, here's Moody. Scoreless thus far. Pass to Pajemski. Green with a screen on Doncic. Over in the corner, post. From deep, Green. Again, the miss by Green. And so Doncic will bring it up for Baltimore. Young for 3. Drills it from outside. Young's got a pair of triples in the second now for Baltimore.
And that corner 3 isn't a huge part of Young's game, but his accuracy can make it work.
And here is Curry. Puts up a 3. The shot, no good. And so it's Baltimore with a 34-point advantage heading into the break. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. And we'll be back with you shortly.
And it's time for your man half-court shot. Please direct your attention to center court. Drum roll, please. They're thinking about the shot.
With a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
And how about about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters. He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. On offense, here are the Warriors. Chamberlain is out there with Tobias Harris. And it's Pierce. Then it's Trae Young. And it's Sprewell in at the shooting guard position. That's J.J. Redick 5 as we get into the second half. Shot by Podziemski, no good. Harris kicks to Chamberlain. Back to Harris. Young passes to Pierce. No good from outside. Now here's Curry. Butler in the corner. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 3 assists in the game. Young against Curry. Unloads. Shots good from Young. Young's got 17 now.
And this game belongs to Young right now, and he is simply making everything.
It seems to be an overlooked part of Trae Young's game, but GA, he's led the NBA in total assists a few times.
No doubt. You initially think about Trae shooting, scoring, but he also runs the offense really well and wants to facilitate.
There's no way you can minimize his concentration. Excellent focus in finding a way to score that time by Harris.
Pass to Moody. Back to Podziemski. Outside, Green puts up a 3. Baltimore with the rebound. Outside, Pierce. Out to Harris. Young, right side. This one for 3. It's good for his 8th consecutive basket in only 8 tries. Wow.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there. Nice setup. Excellent team basketball.
To the right side. Fires the 3. And Baltimore hits again from deep.
Always confident he's knocking shots down. The stroke of Sprewell, money.
Here's the Warriors with the ball. Outside Curry. Butler sets a screen for Curry. Back to Butler. Outside Curry. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Driving to the basket. Sprewell, that's good. Sprewell's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
Now, here's Curry. He's got 5. Curry with another miss.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Over to the left wing. Pierce for 3. Good. And Harris gets the assist. Harris has got 4 assists in the game.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
Here's Podziemski. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. The kick out to Young. And Baltimore hits again from deep.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
It's Curry outside.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
Now, here's Chamberlain. Count it.
And I'll tell you, the combination of agility, wingspan, and stamina, very difficult to keep Wilt from scoring off those misses.
Outside Curry. Pass to Moody. Launches a 3. A shot that time, not on target. And so it's Baltimore enjoying the kind of gigantic lead you almost never see. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Here's Cassell. So with Butler sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. A pair of shooters at the guards, Curry and Hield. Quentin Post is out there with Trace Jackson-Davis. And it's Kuminga in at the 3. Lock at 6. Stackhouse, good.
Got to do more than this to slow down Stackhouse now. He doesn't let tight defense bother him.
Curry against Cassell. Hield outside. Curry setting the pick for Hield. Back to Curry. Pass to Post. Shot by Hield. Nobody around. Drops in the tray. Hield's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. It's Connect on the wing. That falls. Great assist by Sam Cassell.
And you have to run Connect off his spot. He's very comfortable in the corner.
Curry dishes to Hield. Kuminga the pass to Curry. Baltimore with the rebound. Wembanyama's got 4 rebounds now tonight. He takes it in. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
Pounding it home is always a good feeling.
Curry against Cassell. Hield outside. No good on the 3. They're making this a runaway.
And the only question for me right now is just how big the lead will eventually become.
Out to the right wing. Fires for 3. Out to the right wing. It's picked off. Takes it inside. Lays it up and banks it in. Hield's got 5 points in the quarter.
A guy like Buddy out-hustles other players on the floor. He gets inside, and there he finishes strong.
Cassell gets the bucket.
Great take right there. I love watching him explode towards the hoop.
Cassell against Curry. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
And you love to see this assertive play from Wembanyama, refusing to let himself be stopped inside.
Curry on the wing. From deep. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Cassell gets the bucket.
Oh, agile play from Cassell down low, finding a high percentage look there.
Cassell's gone 3 for 3 from the floor. And it's Hield off the drive. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Jones passes to Cassell. Trains the three-pointer.
Confidence in Cassell is hand in hand, especially in his 3-ball.
Curry against Cassell. Outside, Kuminga. And that time, also a missed shot.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
Here's Stackhouse. The shot's good. Cassell making the play.
And it's just competing. You know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Looking at who's out there now for Baltimore. Evans is checked in for Victor Wembanyama. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Stackhouse. Different look here for the Warriors. Green, he's checked in for Quentin Post. Butler comes in for Trace Jackson-Davis. Moses Moody, he's checked in for Jonathan Kuminga. And it's Brandon Podziemski in for Buddy Hield. And that one's good. Doncic.
And he is so sound. Doncic works tirelessly on his craft.
There's 18 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Butler attacking, and Podziemski now top of the key. Sinks the three-pointer.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Doncic passes to Cassell. From deep three-point land, basket good.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
And so it's Baltimore with the win. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. So Kevin Harlan for Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. Thanks for being with us tonight on 2K. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Trae Young.
To influence, I turn your castle into ruins. Sell it a season in the Martha Stewart. The first one get the egg, caught the doodle. Only thing we had was bread with the ramen noodles. The young 12 come through and book them like Barnes and Nobles. How you go from a misfit into a mogul? Yeah. This track ought to wake them up, call it Folgers. Surrounded by angels, demons can't approach us. Me llama dos cadenas, baby, buenas noches. See, I'm the big dog, I'm the cane course. End up in different spots, had the same choice. Soon as I plant a seed, I pray the rain moist. Soon as I left, I knew addition, gave the game pause. You know these balls is hard like some dang oysters. Oyster perpetual, face match the Air Forces. What all the good girls that make bad choices?
Hi, everyone, and thanks for joining us tonight. We've got some exciting basketball ahead. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. Now the starting group for Baltimore. Young is out there with Doncic. Then there's Chamberlain. Then it's Connect. And it's Jones in at the 4. And for the Warriors, backcourt pair will be Curry and Podziemski. Butler is the 4, and Green operates as the small ball center. And it's Moody in at the 3.
Here we go.
So Baltimore wins the tip. Here's Jones, defended by Butler. Baltimore moving that ball around. Young from outside. It's good from long range.
A volume shooter. Young takes and makes loads of threes.
And Stan, you think about the skill level of Trae Young. What makes him, in your opinion, such a tough cover?
Well, I think the best thing about Trae Young, Kevin, is as much of a scorer he is, he's even better as a passer. And so it's hard to commit a second defender to Trae Young all the time because he will find the open people and create great, great shots for his team.
Here's Curry, following the basket made by Wilt Chamberlain. Podziemski finds Moody. And here is Butler. Back to Moody. Just 5 to shoot. No good with the triple. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Here's Jones, defended by Butler. Kept alive. Here's Chamberlain. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And I'll tell you, the combination of agility, wingspan, and stamina, very difficult to keep Wilt from scoring off those misses.
And the free throw, no good. Here's the Warriors with the ball. 7-point differential. And Curry has it in the corner. And the Warriors miss again.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Now, here's Chamberlain. On its way from Young for two. And Baltimore again with the bucket.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
Now, here's Curry. And again, unable to change momentum here. Here's Jones, defended by Butler. And here's Young from the arc. Good on the three-point shot. Young's got 8.
And you know what? They've been on a nice run here, had the ability to widen the gap. Now they are rolling.
Yeah, but we know momentum can flip the other direction very quickly. You can't get complacent now.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. There's a check-in for Baltimore. So it's the Warriors now. Nothing yet up on the scoreboard for them. And a deep three from Curry. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Baltimore leading by 12. Here's Connect. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound.
Sorry, there's so much going on in my background. But yo, I might get you to do my hair, yo. Cause no offense to nobody, I ain't got no motherfucking money, man. I said, no offense to nobody, I ain't got no money. That's some people want. They want to charge me to do my hair, and I understand that because people need money for their time. But I ain't got no money, man. So that's why I asked you to do dreads hurt, cause I might need you to do my fucking hair.
You can lock them up in your head right now. I just retwist them.
Well, one of these days, whatever. I need you. I don't work. I work Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. They might give me Thursday, but
Okay. They're giving you more days.
yeah, cause she, I don't pay that 50, but they playing that water work, and I'm just gonna stay steady like I usually do. I don't be tripping off or nothing. I don't be paying nobody no mind.
Right.
Only need to pay my bills.
Yeah.
And she pay my bills, so I pay her some mine. And then Booby ain't looking no better than that, because they know Booby, so now, I ain't tell what she said to me in the meeting.
What'd she say?
So the whole time that meeting was bullshit. Let me mute my mic real quick, I'm sorry. The whole time I meeting was bullshit, wasn't for me, because none of them days I worked that you talking about. I don't work none of them days, I work none of my shifts. So when they kept asking me, did I have something to say? I said,
no,
when the day half sleepy, no, y'all talk about days that I don't work. So I don't have nothing to do. And then they say, yeah, well, I don't have no problem out of them. Thank you.
Wow.
I'm half sleep on that moment. She's like, you want me to ask you something? You can ask me what you want to ask me, because I ain't got nothing to say.
Right.
I work Sunday, Monday, Tuesday now. And I don't have no problem ever unless when she be tripping. Sometimes I'm a little old, getting her dementia, she be tripping.
Right.
Other than that, nope.
Wife is already trying to come back on McDonald's. She said she got an application there.
Good.
She told me to ask the lady. I told her I'll ask you that.
Because I do grill and table now.
Yeah, that's what she gonna need.
And I drop my own shit.
But she told me to ask the lady what days she really need a manager on.
Well, they gonna tell her. And when they
she's trying to avoid overnights because she don't really have a babysitter, but she said if she can get, she said if she can get a babysitter for Noah, she don't mind. He the only one. But I thought Noah was about to move. That's what I'm saying too. If Noah were to move, you shouldn't have a problem.
First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in. Curry kicks to Green.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
To end the drought, Curry can't get it to go.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
A shot by Podziemski, no good. Doncic feeling it out. Pass to connect. The three. Warriors with the rebound. Podziemski on the wing. Outside Butler. Here's Curry. Shoots over connect. And again, it's the Warriors missing. And connect. Slams it in.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching, a perfect game plan.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. Different look here for the Warriors. Quentin Post is checked in for Draymond Green. Trace Jackson-Davis comes in for Jimmy Butler. Kuminga's come in for Moses Moody. And it's Buddy Hield in for Brandon Podziemski. Then for Baltimore, Wembanyama. He's checked in for Chamberlain. Stackhouse comes in for Doncic. And it's Cassell in for Young.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
Well, the offense has to look for ways to get him easier shots, better selections. You have to be set up for success.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
Yeah, we thought this might be the case. You see a few of those go through the net, it becomes contagious.
Curry with it. Still without a basket. There's the screen. To halt the run. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Trae Young, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Baltimore. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Baltimore?
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And one other thing they've done well today, guys, share the ball. I mean, set up teammates and just play unselfishly.
So with Butler sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. A pair of shooters at the guards, Curry and Hield. Jonathan Kuminga out there with Trace Jackson-Davis. And it's Post in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Got that bucket in no time at all. Cassell's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, great confidence there from deep. Nice looking three ball right there.
Hield against Stackhouse. Pass to Jackson-Davis. Curry wide open, and he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's Cassell. He has 5. Right side Curry. They kick out to Hield. From past the arc, Wembanyama with the rebound. Baltimore leading by 23. Stackhouse outside. Drains it from beyond the arc. Stackhouse has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. You know, Stan, you look at Wembanyama's frame. Does he need to get any stronger? Put on more muscle, more bulk?
Well, Kevin, of course he could use to improve on his strength, but he's strong enough right now to be one of the best players in the league. We've seen that, but as he gets older, a lot of that strength's just going to come naturally. The scary thing is, for coaches and players around the league, not on his team, this guy's just going to keep getting better.
Harris kicks to Stackhouse. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Stackhouse has got 6.
Yeah, with Stackhouse's ability to attack the rim, that three-point shot is going to usually be there for him. Defend him too close on the perimeter, and you're risking a blow-by.
Timeout called the Warriors. And the Warriors with some changes. Green, he's checked in for Trace Jackson-Davis. Moody comes in for Jonathan Kuminga. And it's Brandon Pajemski in for Buddy Hield. Pajemski finds post. Curry, and he converts the layup.
And with that one, he halts an 11-0 run by Baltimore.
And so it's Young who brings it up for Baltimore. From downtown, the Warriors pull it in. And for those of you just joining us, in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Oh, great instincts from him to release on the pick and roll and makes himself a target.
Fires the 3. And it's Connect in the corner. Shoots over Pajemski. Can't nail the jumper. And it's the Warriors' ball. Down low. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Oh, the D has to show a little more resistance down there.
Pass to Connect. Back to Doncic. The 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Doncic has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Now Curry. Pass to Green. To the paint. And Post gets it to go. Post has got 6 in the quarter.
Yeah, Green loves tearing your defense apart by making great passes and executing on offense.
Shoots the 3. They get it back. Out to Doncic. Beyond the arc. Draymond Green grabs the miss. And it's the Warriors with the ball. Pass to Moody. Pajemski on the wing. No good on the triple. Young outside. Launches it. Connects from three-point range. Young's got 11 points.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
And so it's Baltimore rolling along with a 27-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. The one goal they had coming into this game was to not let Curry beat them. And so far, their defense on Steph has been tremendous. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. Without question, Trae Young displaying his skills today.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
And defensively, they're giving him too many good looks out there. They need to start running him off the line.
On the floor for Baltimore, we've got Connect. Doncic out there with Young. Then there's Chamberlain. And it's Jones in at the 4 slot.
Doncic can score from distance, whether it's spotting up or off the dribble, and he has got a maturity to his skill set.
And as the days and months go by, Greg, it still may take us some time to get over the shock of last season's trade of Luka Doncic.
And we know the question marks as far as conditioning and defense that led to it, but hard to bet against a talent of his caliber.
And Baltimore hits again from deep.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
To the inside, here's Green, and Green slams it in.
Well, there's that playmaking ability on display. Butler is such an unselfish teammate.
At the elbow, Doncic. Pass to Jones. Six to shoot. Looking for Chamberlain. He gets it there. And the shot goes down. Chamberlain got 6.
But here's the problem. No one's got the strength to move Wilt off his spot, and no one has the height to challenge the shot at its point of release.
Butler finds Curry. A three-pointer, no good.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Young from outside, and Baltimore hits again from deep.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
The shot by Butler, nobody around. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Young taking his time here. Pass to Chamberlain. And it's Chamberlain finishing it off.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
Well, sometimes you just make shots, but they've certainly come out on a tear here in the third quarter.
Outside Butler. Now Pajemski.
2 minutes.
Butler on the way to end the run. Baltimore with the rebound. Chamberlain got 7 rebounds in the game. Baltimore on offense. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
Pajemski finds Butler, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That is his first foul of the game. And the Warriors making a change here. Post is checked in for Baltimore. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Pass to Moody. Shot clock at 6. To the middle, and stolen by Wembanyama. To the paint, here's Harris. Here's Cassell. Baltimore moving that ball around. Stackhouse outside. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. 51 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Butler, no good. Stackhouse against Curry. Wembanyama outside. Over post. And good. Got the English that time as it falls.
Showing he's more than just an interior threat. Wembanyama also possesses that reliable jump shot.
Butler is screen on Cassell. Pass to Pajemski. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Can they get it? He lays it in. Pajemski's got his second basket.
Well, that's what you're looking for. Shots from point-blank range.
Here's Cassell. No good on that one. And so it's Baltimore sitting on a lead of 40 points at the end of the quarter. Terrific play. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. Right back after this break. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Well, he's a consummate floor general, surveying the defense and delivering the pass on time and on target.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. So with Butler sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. A pair of shooters at the guards, Curry and Hield. Then it's Kuminga. Then it's Trace Jackson-Davis. And it's Santos in the power forward. And Kuminga gets it to go.
And over time, we've seen Kuminga be a more aggressive scorer, especially when he has the ball inside.
Here's KD. And KD throws it down.
And that's how to attack the paint. Don't settle for the jump shot if you can get to the rim.
Here's the Warriors with the ball. Pass to Jackson-Davis. Back to Hield. Down low. Outside, Kuminga. A putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And, folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
There's the drive. Cassell gets the bucket.
Oh, agile play from Cassell down low, finding a high percentage look there.
To the wing on the left. Jackson-Davis with it. Now guarded by Wembanyama. Sinks the triple.
Yeah, I love the confidence off the catch, not giving the defense any time to react.
Durant in the corner. Three-pointer. The shot's good. Cassell making the play. Durant's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Silky corner shot by Durant. He is so confident in his ability to hit from that range.
Stackhouse against Hield. Curry deciding where to go with it. 4 on the clock. Lets it go from deep. Hield can't hit. Hield's gone 1 of 4 so far. Here's Cassell driving in, and that one drops for him.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Again, Hield missing. Baltimore on offense. Here's Durant, and the jam by Kevin Durant.
Oh, rising up for the throwdown. I love seeing KD finish with some power.
Curry against Cassell. Shot by Hield, nobody around, and he's good on the 3-ball.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
And slam dunk by Harris.
A solid athlete with a good vertical. Harris knows how to get inside and hammer it home.
On its way from Curry for 2, and the Warriors tack on 2 more.
Firing with conviction. You love to see that.
KD on the wing. Baltimore moving that ball around. And when Wembanyama throws it down.
And we talk about how Wembanyama makes the wow plays. Wow.
Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Curry passes to Hield. Now outside Curry. 3-pointer. And Stackhouse pulls it down.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Durant dishes to Harris. Back to KD. Harris setting the pick for KD. Hits it from three-point range.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
Here's Jackson Davis. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Harris.
In lots of games, free throws are the difference. You never want to leave points at the line.
Taking 2 shots.
Jackson Davis hits them both. There's 48 seconds left in the game. Over to the wing. Here's Plum. That falls. Great assist by Sam Cassell.
Well, she can hurt you from deep when you give her a chance, and the defense just learned the hard way.
Stackhouse against Butler. Howard down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
And Butler is someone any coach would love to have. You see why with passes like these.
Here's Cassell. And Baltimore hits again from deep.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
Yeah, they've looked really in sync after the break. Getting the shots they want and converting them.
Outside Curry. For the three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And so it's Baltimore with the win. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that about wraps it up. Along with Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for joining us for this one on 2K Sports. And now we present the player of the game, Sam Cassell.
Lean back, come on. I said my don't dance, we just pull up my pants and do the rock away. Now lean back, lean back, lean back, lean back, come on. Now we living better now, coochie sweater now. When that G4 can fly through any weather now. See, haters get tight when you're worth some millions. That's why I sport the chinchilla hurt their feelings. You can find your at all type of events. Out of Vegas front row to all of. If born come, then they probably squeal. Cause half the rappers that blow like dirt for real. If you cross the line, right, I'm gonna hurt you. These even make signs commercial. Even Lil Bow Wow beat the cake, walking like that's what's up. Can't keep telling me to speak about the rucker. Matter of fact, I don't want to speak about the rucker. Not even Pee Wee Kirkland could imagine this. My team didn't have to play to win the championship. Come on, don't dance, we just pull up our pants and do the rock away. Now lean back, lean back, lean back, lean back. Come on, I said my don't dance, we just pull up our pants and do the rock away. Now lean back, lean back, lean back, lean back. Come on. Yeah.
Welcome, everyone. So happy to have you along for this 2K Sports presentation. This is Kevin Harlan, joined at the broadcast table by Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. Now the starting group for the visitors. Backcourt pair will be Curry and Podziemski. Butler is the 4, and Green operates as the small ball center. And it's Moody in at the small 4. And for Baltimore, we've got Doncic, also young out there. Chamberlain is out there with Connect. And it's Jones in at the 4 slot. Here's Jones. Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. And he hits the jump shot.
and he's such a polished shooter. You can't give Doncic these kinds of opportunities, or he's going to burn you.
Here's Curry. Nails the wide-open jump shot.
Well, he can get you the ball in a number of ways. That time with a great bounce back.
To the inside. Connect. Tries again. And that's 2 points on the layup.
That's just the athleticism of Connect kicking in there.
And here is Curry. Inside. Here's Green. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
Oh, great job of recognition, finding the open man.
Here's Young from the arc. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
A volume shooter. Young takes and makes loads of threes.
It's Curry outside. It's rebounded by Doncic. Young looking around. Doncic outside. Here's Connect. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what. If he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Curry outside. A shot. No good. Baltimore on offense. It's a 5-point game. Young pass to Jones. Back to Young. Puts up a deep three. Warriors with the rebound. Now Moody. Pass to Pajemski. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Doncic against Green. And Doncic throws it down.
Throwing it down. Doncic showing off his hops.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Butler attacking. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Well, that's what playing above the rim looks like. Incredible.
Doncic outside. There's the three. Chamberlain kicks to Doncic. Here's Jones. Right wing. Lets it go with the three. Here's Chamberlain. And finally they hit one.
And I'll tell you, the combination of agility, wingspan, and stamina, very difficult to keep Wilt from scoring off those misses.
Now, here's Moody. Hasn't made one yet. He was all alone on that one.
He flashes his touch from deep there.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. There's a check in for Baltimore. Cassell comes in for Dalton Connect. Then for the Warriors, Quentin Post is check in for Moody, and it's Buddy Hield in for Brandon Pajemski. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, Young fires away from outside. Quick shot there, and it's off target. And here's Hield. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. Trailing by 4. Shots good from Butler.
He may not take a lot of threes, but we know Butler is more than capable of knocking them down.
Here's Doncic. Down it goes, his third basket. He's now 3 for 4.
Well, he saw a lane, and you saw the explosiveness.
Curry passes to Hield. To the inside. Doncic with the block.
The anticipation is there for Luka on defense.
Here's the 3. Green with the rebound. 32 seconds left to play here in the first. Harris kicks to Young. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Young's got 5.
Yeah, you love to see that. Really solid stuff from Young in close.
Curry is inside. Defended by Young. Curry on the wing. Back to Butler. And the wide open shot from Green. The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. Baltimore leads. We've got more hoops coming your way in just a moment.
Ciao. Where you at?
And for those of you just tuning in, the second
I'm always doing something, y'all. Every time I scream or want to scream, 1,000 things this nigga want me to do, I gotta do. Shit's ridiculous. I just be wanting the ball. If you have outplays. You can have other plans. I see me on this my ball, man.
Hey, gone?
They went to the store.
Oh, shit.
Alright. Set it down. I ain't going nowhere. That's it.
Quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Baltimore?
Well, their game plan has been very effective so far. They're working the ball inside, putting constant pressure on the defense.
And something else that's working for them is ball movement. A lot of their points so far have come as a result of smart plays.
You've got Dalton Connect. Cassell is out there with Stackhouse. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. And it's Harrison at the 4 spot. So with Butler sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. A pair of shooters at the guards, Curry and Hield. Brenton Post is out there with Trace Jackson-Davis. And it's Kuminga in at the 3 spot. Here's Stackhouse. The Warriors making the shot. Here's Harris, and the layup's good off the glass. Harris has got his second bucket.
You see the basketball IQ Harris possesses on plays like this. He knows exactly where to get to after setting the screen.
Now here's Hield. Still yet to score. Curry with the bounce pass. Jacks up a 3. Hield can't hit. Baltimore leading by 5. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. And Connect gets it to go.
And when you need a bucket from outside, Connect is your man.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over.
And coach is looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Well, that's the job, right? Your duty as a coach is to finesse your lineups so your guys get the best chance to succeed.
And the Warriors make some changes. Moody comes in for Jonathan Kuminga. And it's Brandon Pajemski in for Hield. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Post finds Moody. Young against Curry. Back to Moody. Pocket 6. And it's off from three-point range. Baltimore leading by 8. Here's Connect. That one goes in for him, too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
Well, Connect is not just a shooter. He's got the strength to handle that interior contact.
Pass to Jackson-Davis. Down low, here's Moody, and the slam by Moody.
Looking just about unstoppable.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Young, and he makes good on the layup. Young's got the lead up to 10 now for Baltimore.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
Pass to Moody. To the paint. Curry passes to Moody. Offline with his three. Baltimore on offense. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. Harris outside. There's 1:47 left to play here in the second quarter. Here's Jones. And Curry pulls it down. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Warriors. There's a screen. Keeps it alive. Pass to Pajemski. A three-pointer is right on target. Pajemski's got it back down to scrimmages for the Warriors. And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. For Baltimore, Wembanyama. He's checked in for Tobias Harris. Stackhouse comes in for Dalton Connect. And Doncic is subbed in for Cassell. Draymond Green has checked in for the Warriors. Butler comes in for Trace Jackson Davis.
Well, that's his bread and butter. Young's jumper is elite.
Pass to Pajemski. 1:02 left to play in the first half. Now Curry, defended by Young. Elbow shot is on the way. Here's Moody. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Pass to Doncic. Here's Jones. Wembanyama down low. Working on Green. Yes, that goes in.
And standing easily over 7 feet. When Wemby gets that ball near the hoop, literally nothing a defender can do.
6-second difference between shot and gameplay. Here's Pajemski. Guarded by Doncic. Pass to Butler. There's the triple. Moody's shot is off. It'll count. Oh, my goodness, with no time left on the clock.
Without a moment to spare, he guts this one out.
What poise, what focus. That's an impressive shot.
And so it's Baltimore. They're leading 15 going into the break. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Without question, Trae Young displaying his skills today.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
Young is up there with Luka Doncic. Then it's Connect. Then there's Chamberlain. And it's Jones in at power forward. That's J.J. Redick's 5 as we get into the second half. The shot by Curry, no good. Baltimore leading by 15. Doncic outside. Young for 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Here's Moody. Takes it off the glass. Moody's got his second bucket of the game to go.
The coach loves seeing chances for in that range. Work that inside area.
Pass to Jones. From the arc. Pachinski grabs the board.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time. And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's Connect. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
Going up strong inside. The rookie Connect doesn't hold back in the painted area.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Connects gone a perfect 5 for 5 from the field. Curry with the bounce pass. Outside Butler. 6 on the shot clock. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the 3rd quarter. Curry way outside. Can't connect from long distance. Baltimore leading by 15. Chamberlain with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. Young from outside. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
Well, you got to get out on Young when he's roaming around the perimeter, especially from these corner spots.
Pass to Butler. And here is Green. Here's Moody. And again, it's the Warriors missing. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the 3rd. Young from outside, and Baltimore hits again from deep.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
Yeah, to put together this kind of performance at both ends of the floor on the road, it's impressive.
Butler, no good. Baltimore on offense. It's been 8 unanswered points for him. And now we're 3 minutes into the 3rd quarter of play. Takes the 3. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Here's Curry. He has 5. And Green slams it in.
How about the execution inside by Green? He's excellent at knowing when to attack down low.
Pass to Connect. The tray. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Connects. Got 5 points now this quarter.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Baltimore on offense. They've got a 13-2 run going. It's good for the 7th time this game. He's shot 7. He has made 7.
We've seen tonight the relentless nature of Connect, always in attack mode.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Look, he wasn't going to miss that opportunity. He saw the open man and took advantage.
Doncic with it, and Curry picks him up defensively. It's Young on the wing for 3, and Baltimore hits again from deep.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. A nice shot by Doncic. Doncic has got 8.
And sometimes players forget that Doncic is 6'7", meaning he's more than capable of scoring inside.
Curry against Young. Here's Curry. Here's Butler. Can't cash in on the 10-foot jumper.
Just strong work defensively there in the low post. You got to be tough down in the paint.
Yeah, that's an outstanding defensive stand in close.
Trae Young, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Baltimore. He delivered 9 points from three-point range that quarter. Terrific work from distance. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Yeah, it's pretty to watch. It's great to have so many big men in the NBA who can dish it like this.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. So with Butler sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. A pair of shooters at the guard, Curry and Hield. Jonathan Kuminga out there with Trace Jackson-Davis. And it's Post in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. To the middle, here's Post. And he jams it with authority.
Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
Here's Cassell. Harris a screen on Curry. Cassell, no good. Curry is inside. Covered by Stackhouse. Hield can't hit. Baltimore on offense. Here's Cassell. Knocks down the 3-ball. Cassell's got his first 3 points of the game.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead in every way possible.
Back to Hield. 6 to shoot. Outside Curry. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Hield against Stackhouse. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
And, you know, after that tremendous collegiate career, Stackhouse came into the NBA with a ton of buzz, and he has not disappointed. He's an offensive force to be reckoned with.
Different look here for the Warriors. Green, he's checked in for Quentin Post. Jimmy Butler comes in for Trace Jackson-Davis. Moses Moody, he's checked in for Kuminga. And it's Brandon Pajemski in for Hield. This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
Wow, Kevin, what a performance we are seeing.
In the corner, it's Harris. From outside the arc, Green with the rebound. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Moody the pass to Green. Butler against Stackhouse. No one near Curry as he lets it go. And the Warriors miss again. Pass to Cassell. Fires away from outside. They get it back. Launches it from deep. And Curry pulls it down.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
Yeah, it's one of those heat check shots. And heat check is a synonym for bad shot.
A three-point specialist can't let Curry get any space to fire from the corner. That's a recipe for disaster.
1:37 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Harris. Here's Cassell. And a miss there on the triple.
Just too many missed threes for him tonight. He must be sharper here down the stretch.
Curry with it. Picked up by Harris. Butler. Baltimore with the rebound. Butler with the steal. Now the Warriors moving it up. A pull-up. And it's Durant with the rebound.
His shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
Takes a three. And no good. And here are the Warriors now. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Butler is screen on Durant. Fires from deep. And the Warriors miss again. They are in complete control.
This is the ultimate definition of the zone. Everything they've done has worked.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Off target from three-point range. Curry with it. And so it's Baltimore with the win. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We thank you for watching. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Trae Young.
Hey girl, hey, what's up 2K community? It's your girl Boom Boom and you're watching NBA 2K TV. We are back with an all-new episode of NBA 2K TV.
In honor of the WNBA season this week, we have an interactive special. You'll notice some extra VC up for grabs, so listen up.
All questions and the VC you receive for correct answers are presented by Coach.
Okay, let's go with some WNBA trivia. Which WNBA team won the most games during the 2024-25 regular season?
Was it the Lynx, the Aces, the Dream or the Mercury?
Her level of skill is just unreal.
Yeah, Clark hits 30-footers like that. From the wing, and she gets it.
If you answered the Minnesota Lynx, enjoy that VC and keep watching because we have some more 2K TV Interactive throughout the episode. How do you think today's gonna go?
I'm in with one of the best players in CT Hezi. I make no mistake about that. But I think that we're just gonna have fun today.
One sec.
Jaywalk. My life, my dime. Just fine.
Mom, I've tried everything.
Left foot, right foot, 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 left foot, right foot. My face they revert. Round table holes, I just eat them for dessert. Eeny, meeny, many more, you could be first.
That'll make you angry as a... They said it wouldn't be televised. You would think it ain't no revolution. You shine a light and translucent. Type crazy, no Cam Newton. These ain't Panthers. These ain't white hoods like movements. We seeing tap dances. Keep seeing crossovers. These ain't hooping. Glossed over. We seeing no fly list. Ain't tripping. In the cut like corpse flower. Late bloomer. Talking about the old ways. Okay, boomer. Slime put up in an old school. Crooked letter with the Vogue shoes. I know he a straight shooter. Keep a beat like a pacemaker. We some peacemakers, no debate Buddha. Placeholders out here claiming ruler. We going yard. Fairs Bueller got no regard for the new school.
We are in studio with CT Hezi. Welcome back to 2K TV. We are so excited to have you back. And we have first time ever in 2K TV studios. We've got a live audience.
Thank you so much for having us, Alexis.
How have you been liking NBA 2K26 so far?
Honestly, this is one of the most fun 2Ks I've had in a while. I find myself trying not to venture out to other game modes, but I'm having a lot of fun in other modes like Park, My Player. So I'm trying to fight myself and stay within my own mode, but I think 2K just put out a great product this year.
You are known for your Play Now online content, for the community. What have you seen from the community with the Play Now online in 2K26?
So for Play Now Online, I think us as a community in Play Now we're very appreciative of 2K for adding new teams this year. I think that's for lack of better terms, just a huge W for the community. So grinding the mode itself is actually really fun and exciting to look forward to as you unlock new teams each league, each tier. So, and hopefully 2K keeps adding more teams as all of these seasons keep going by.
And speaking of the W, or a W, we've got the WNBA Quick Play, and you're going to be facing off again against Danny, one of our Team 2K TV members. How do you think today's going to go?
Well, I'm in with one of the best 5v5, 1v1 players in CT Hezi. I make no mistake about that. But I think that we're just going to have fun today.
Let's have some fun. Let's jump into the game. Finals for the WNBA. It is exciting. The Mercury versus the Aces.
You're going to change playbooks too? Come on. I was hoping you were going to run with the Aces.
Bro, he does this for casual games we have at the house.
I know. I just said we're not comping.
Who is the
Here we go.
smartest player in the league? Yeah, I agree, Blake. I don't know if you can go with that. Have a
It might be the only basket I get. Catch him by surprise.
The interesting thing is we can challenge, I believe, since we're playing in person, right? If I'm not mistaken. I almost pulled the challenge right there.
That's
play
so
one,
early.
First play in the game.
Straight to the rack. Okay. A little driving dish. Ooh, 5-1. Okay. You're right. That was going to be the only basket you made. What kind of plays are we looking to run here?
I'm looking for a 13-point play, but I don't see one.
Feels suffocating on defense, but that was nice. Let's go.
There you go, Danny.
Good steal. Ooh, gone.
Coast to coast.
Coast to coast,
Nice.
Jackie Young.
Gets him inside. Stolen again. Good reach. Good gut. Good eye.
Come on, Danny.
Oh, boy.
To the right side. Will it go?
This team has really good defense.
Right side, Young. Got it off in time.
All right, halftime. Phoenix 9, Aces 28. Okay, audience, what are you seeing in this game? Give us some feedback.
I mean, he likes that mid-range. I would say you gotta stop that mid-range first. So
Thank you.
His shot timing is too good to let him get open shots. So.
I'm gonna try to play on-ball defense.